Okay. So here are the instructions for the bacteria lab, the first day procedures. So you're going to use a permanent marker to mark divisions on the bottom of a petri dish. So there's two sides to a petri dish, and this is the agar, the jelly-like substance. You always want to make sure you're marking on the bottom of a petri dish. So you're going to mark into 4 quadrants as per the instructions. Then you want to number these quadrants 0 through 3. 0, 1, 2, 3. It's important that you don't mark big numbers in the petri dish because then you won't see any bacteria growth. What happens is the petri dishes go into an incubator and condensation forms on the lid of the petri dish. Therefore, you won't be able to see your results. That's why we always work agar side up. So you've labeled the edges you've labeled the quadrants. Now you want to label the edge of your lid with your class period and the first names of your lab group members. So I'm going to pretend I'm class period 8, and I'm going to just write Nicosia and whoever else my lab partners are. Now you're going to leave quadrant 0 as your control. You need to decide on the 3 locations that you're going to select for your testing and write them in on your paper. Then you're going to use a Q-tip, a clean one for each, to swab the location. So make sure you get enough for 3 locations, Q-tips for 3 locations, and then you're going to fill them in on your sheet. You then need to go to the location of your choice and swab it. So what you're going to do is open your petri dish when you get to the location. So let's say I'm going to swab this countertop. I am going to swab the countertop, and then pick the location. So I'm going to say this is location 1 is the countertop in room 214. And then I'm going to swab the area, which is actually really called streaking. So I'm going to swab or streak this side. Then, when I'm done, put the lid on, and then go to my next location. Make sure that you're not touching the stick anywhere else because it will have bacteria on it. Then, with a new stick, you're going to go to a new location and do it again. So you do it for 3 different locations. Then, it's also important, it says, to take pictures of the location you swabbed for later use in the class procedures or in the quest procedures. Bring the petri dish back to one of your teachers, and we will put it in an incubator, agar side up. The instructions say the bacteria need to incubate for at least 24 hours at 37 degrees Celsius. So the next time you come to class, you'll get your petri dishes of your results.